Welcome everybody to Tuesday night here in the RFL. Week 13, the final week of the regular season is here. In the heart of Tuscaloosa, beneath the fall sky of Alabama, the stage is set for one of college football's fiercest rivalries, the Iron Bowl. For over a century, this game has split the state in two: War Eagle and Roll Tide. And tonight, it's more than bragging rights. It's about a legacy, history, and a shot at glory. The top-ranked Crimson Tide, led by senior quarterback Jaden Young, will take the field for the final time at home. A Mackey Award contender chasing one last championship run. The Alabama offense, the most explosive in college football. Over 51 points per game, over 5,500 yards a game, and still climbing. But standing in their way, the number 16 Auburn Tigers, winners of 4 straight and one of the nation's most balanced defenses. They have been battle-tested, knocking off ranked opponents and finding momentum at the perfect time. And yet, history isn't kind to the Auburn Tigers. Alabama has never lost to Auburn in the Iron Bowl in the College Series. 7 straight meetings, 7 Crimson Tide victories. Tonight, the stakes couldn't be higher. A win sends Alabama back to Atlanta for their 3rd straight SEC title game. A loss, chaos will surely erupt across the SEC. From Bryant-Denny Stadium in Tuscaloosa, this is the Iron Bowl, and this is College Series 8 on the RFL YouTube channel. It is a night game too. Under the lights, this should be a great one. As here comes the number 1 Alabama Crimson Tide, led by head coach and wide receiver Dior Gorn. And here comes number 16 Auburn Tigers. You know Bryant-Denny is going to be loud here tonight. As you guys know how we do it here. Gonna let the anticipation soak in. 63 degrees, a 9-mile-per-hour wind. We will see how that wind will have an effect. Leave a like, subscribe, tune the channel, as here we go, guys. The Iron Bowl about to kick off. With Dave Arnett. Actually, no. Yeah. Alabama, Dave Arnett. They will kick this ball off first. And it's going to be kickoff returner Orlando Hayden, who will receive the kickoff in his own end zone. He will take it out, breaks the tackle, but he gets himself all the way down to the 19. And here we go, folks. Now, this does say 44 to 15 for last year, but last year it was worse than that. 62 to 17. Alabama absolutely destroyed the Auburn Tigers in last year's meeting. 7-0. Auburn has never beaten Alabama. Parkey takes snap, checks it down to his running back there. That'll be George O'King. They're going to come out in an empty set. Trayvon Parkey, he's been magnificent this season. Someone to watch for. They're going to check it down here to Sean Creed. And the Auburn Tigers, they have a great set of wide receivers that you need to keep your eyes on. They got some burners on the outside, but the Alabama Crimson Tide, they have one of the best defenses in the college series. 3rd and 3. Parkey takes snap. Blitz is coming. He's got to get rid of it, and he does. But it is a 4th down, 3 and out for the Auburn Tigers. So Alabama and the high-flying Crimson Tide offense, they will get the ball next. As it's going to be punt returner DeAndre Carter-Park. He will call the fair catch. And here we go. Jaden Young, a masterclass. 5 touchdown passes, 2 on the ground, 497 yards through the air. The final time he will step on this field. CS5, he was a Georgia Bulldog. CS6, he was a Tennessee Vol. But the last 2 years, he's been with the Crimson Tide. Nice young to Romano here. As we all know, this will also be the final game for Dior Gore. This will be his final time putting on the Alabama Crimson Tide uniform. RPO play here as Andre Romano couldn't really get anything going there. Stuck for a loss of 2. 3rd and 7. 4 wide receiver set. Takes snap. There's a blitz coming, and Jaden Young is sacked on the play. Dave Bress brings Jaden Young down in Alabama. Big Al is not happy about that. But Alabama, they will have to punt this ball away. Something we don't see a lot is Jaden Young taking a lot of sacks. So Dave Bress will get a sack on the play. So Alabama, they will punt this ball away. As it will be Mike Thorne fielding the punt. As he's going to get himself all the way down to the 33. And let's talk Alabama the last 2 weeks. I mean, some of the hardest competition that you can play. They beat number 1 LSU 41-13. And just last week they beat number 10, the Georgia Bulldogs, 58-23. Ever since that loss to Oklahoma, Alabama has been on fire. And we're going to see if they can continue that. Parkey, he's going to keep it to himself, but he can't really get much going there as he's going to be brought down by Mr. Freeze. Devontae Freezer on the play. 3rd and 5. Empty set for Auburn. Parkey looking as he finds George O'Keen wide open in the middle of the field. Catching Juwan Stanford out there in coverage. New set of downs for Auburn. Delayed play action pass. He's going to throw it to his tying in there, Deontay Cobb. Auburn, let me just say this though. They cannot be overlooked. 9-2, big win versus the Kentucky Wildcats a week ago, 37-10. Also gave the Texas A&M Aggies their first loss on the year. 3rd and 5. 1 for 2 so far on 3rd down. They're going to hand it off here as he's going to be brought down by the Crimson Tide as Will Mims and Juwan Stanford were all over that. 4th and 4, and they will punt this ball away back to Alabama as this ball will bounce out of the end zone for a touchback. So Bama, they will get this ball at the 20. 1st and 10. Jaden Young, he's going to keep it for himself on the RPO as he will get a 6-yard gain there. That is something you got to watch out for. Jaden Young and his legs as he killed the Bulldogs a week ago. Killed LSU a few times too. He's going deep. Young has Dior Gore, breaks the tackle, and he is gone. Touchdown, Alabama. And just when you need a play, you get it to Dior Gore. Man, is this connection is going to be sorely missed. Because they have been one of the most electrifying combos for the last 2 college series. That will bring the field goal team out to kick the extra point, and the extra point is up, and it is good. Alabama now goes up 7-0. As that will give Dior Gore his 37th touchdown pass on the year. First and 10. Man in motion. It's going to be RPO pass to Darren Wolf, as he doesn't get really anything going there. Second and 10. No yards gained there on the play. And it is loud here at Bryant-Denny. They're going to throw it to Sean Creed as he gets a nice gain there. 8-yard gain on the play. Third and 2. Going to see if they get George O'Keen involved. RPO, and he's going to be stuck behind the line of scrimmage. Darren Wolf brought down by Dion Washington. So that will be a 3-and-out for the Auburn Tigers. They will punt this ball away, and Jaden Young and Alabama will get this ball back. But yeah, CS1, Alabama won that game 13-9. CS2, Alabama 23-10. CS3, 37-28. CS4, 41-23. CS5, 23-10, and CS6, 30-9. And just like I said last year, 62-17. 7 straight for the Alabama Crimson Tide here in the Iron Bowl. So Auburn not looking good so far and trying to get their first win ever against the Crimson Tide in the Iron Bowl. First and 10. They're going to get it to Keyshawn Covington on the play. And when you look at their stats, when you look at all the other rooms, they have the least amount. Well, that was on cue. I was just about to say they had the least amount of drops when you looked at a lot of the, sets of wide receivers. And it's going to be a design run for Jaden Young. Does he get it? No, he doesn't. So Alabama will have to punt this ball away. And Auburn will get the ball back. This is the second time tonight that Fanal Fujita will punt it as he gets it all the way down to the 19. Here we go. First and 10 at the 19 for Auburn. 3 drives, 0 points for the Auburn Tigers. They're going to hand it off to George O'Keen here. He's got a nice block, but he couldn't juke Devontae Freezer. Second and 2. They're going to hand the ball off to George O'Keen, but the pressure from Alabama gets there in the backfield. Will Mims. 1-yard loss on the play. Third and 3. Auburn has only converted 1 third down so far. They are bringing the blitz. He's going deep, and it's intercepted. Devontae Freezer. And Mr. Freeze with the pick. You can always count on Mr. Freeze to be lurking somewhere in that secondary. What a play by Devontae Freezer. And the third down woes for Auburn in this game will continue as Alabama will get a chance in Auburn's territory to get some more points. First and 10. Dior Gore goes in motion. Fakes the handoff to him. That going to give Andre Romano a lot of room there on the right side. Second and 4. 2 running back set. Frank Adai out there with Romano. What a game he had against LSU. Jaden Young has, oh my goodness. That could have been an easy pick. That could have been an easy pick for Nathan Johnson there, but he just let Jaden just throw that right to his face. Jaden Young, he's going to get it to Dior Gore again for the first down, Alabama. First and 10. Jaden Young, he's going to didn't keep it to himself. You have Dom Whitfield running free there on the left side. Now all the way down, first and 10. Pretty much first and goal at this point for the Crimson Tide. This is prime Andre Romano territory. And just like I said, oh, he tries a nasty hurdle, but gets tripped over the defensive player there. 7-yard gain at the 3. Will they hand the ball out back to him? Let's see. They will, and he tries a spin move, but he is quickly brought down by Ezekiel DeBeer. 3rd and goal. We'll see if they call another play. They will. He's going to throw it. Touchdown, Keyshawn Covington. And Alabama extends their lead before the end of the first. And that's Tayshawn Carnahan on the coverage there, just putting Carnahan on an island. So Alabama extends their lead after the Devontae Freezer interception. So 14-0. As we got just about 4 seconds left in this first quarter. And just to remind you guys, 8 more games tomorrow on the RFL YouTube channel and 8 more games on Thursday. If Alabama wins, they are in the SEC title game, and they will await the winner of LSU and Oklahoma on Friday night. That will bring us to the end of the first quarter. Put your twos in the chat, folks. The second quarter is here in the Iron Bowl. Big O getting freaky right now. Oh, I was not muted. 2nd and 10 for Auburn. There's a flag on the play, but that will be a loss. Let's wait on the call. So they're going to catch Will Mims with the offside, so that will be a 2nd and 5 for Auburn there. Parkey takes snap. Alabama sending the pressure as he gets it out there to Deontay Cobb for a little 4-yard gain. 3rd and 1. And just like I said, it has not been Auburn's night when it comes to 3rd down. He's going to keep the ball to himself. He can't get there as he is brought down in the backfield. And they will have to punt this ball away. And another 3 and out for the Auburn Tigers. Not looking good for Auburn at all. So here we go. Alabama back with the ball. Jaden Young, he's gonna keep the ball for himself. He will be brought down by Carnahan there for the 6-yard gain. 2nd and 4. Normally where they like to do an RPO here. Yep, they're going to call an RPO to Keyshawn Covington. He's got some wheels. Gets to the outside as he is going to be brought down by Barry Claiborne there for a 1st down, Alabama. At the 50. Play action pass. Young as he's going to go. Oh, he just misses. I think that was DeAndre Carter Park he was trying to go to on that play. Just missed him. Overthrew him there. 2nd and 10. Young has all day to throw. Gets it. Hey, he gets it right back to DeAndre Carter Park. He says, I'm sorry about that last one. I got you this time. 3rd and 1. We know what they like to call it here. As they will get the 1st down. So a new set of downs for Alabama at the Auburn 40. 1st and 10. Play action pass. It's going to be a rollout. They'll get it to Romano. Juke move. Makes a man miss as he will get the 1st down. And Alabama just rolling right now. 1st and 10. Going to hand the ball to Romano. Doesn't have any room to run to the outside. There is a bunch of Tigers there. 2nd and 10. Gives it to Romano. She's going to be brought down for a 2-yard gain. Yeah, I don't know who Alabama is, but you want to ask Covington. 3rd and 8. Young, empty set as he's going to throw it to Dior Gore for the 1st down. I mean, this is just easy work for Jaden Young. I mean, when you essentially have 3 wide receiver ones on your team, you can do just about anything against anybody. 1st and 10. Jaden Young as he's going to get it to his tight end, Rashawn Bloom. 2nd and 7. Alabama grinding the score. Oh, that's wide open for DeAndre Carter. Can he get in? Just short. Down at the 1. He was just in. He was so close. They're going to hand a ball to Romano, but he is stopped in the backfield. Great play there by Eric Beauplan. 2nd and goal. Going to see if they get it back to Romano here. They give it out to Whitfield, but that is an incomplete. So here we go. Alabama is so dangerous in this type of situation. He's going to run it with Young. Touchdown, Alabama! And in his final home game, he gets a rushing score on the ground. What an absolute monstrous 3 weeks Jaden Young is having. When you have the best offense in the college series, this is what we expect. As the extra point is up, and it is good. 21-0. And so far, the tide is rolling. If anybody wants to know, Alabama is 3-0 when I've called their games. Nice little pitch off from Parkey here. He's got a bunch of room on the outside. Out there to the left, as Auburn is now going to start calling some hurry up here, as they know what they have to do. If they want to get back into this game. 1st and 10 at the 45. They're going to hand it off to George O'Kane here. Oh, he's got some nice blocks there. As he gets himself a nice little 8-yard gain. But the Auburn Tigers, they need points desperately. 2nd and 2. They're going to hand the ball to George O'Kane as he's going to be just short. Dior, let me know who number 7 is. I do not have number 7 here in my notes. 3rd and 1. As he's going to get it. Oh my goodness, he makes a really good catch there. But he got hit. 1st and 10. Auburn, first time they have been in Alabama territory this whole game. Hand the ball to George O'Kane here as he's going to be brought down by Will Mim. I don't know. It's not. Hurts is 21. 2nd and 7. As he's going to find Deontay Cobb here on the outside for a nice little 3-yard gain. Yeah, Evan Hurts is 21. I do not have number 7 now. 3rd and 4. Empty set. Trayvon Parkey. He catches it. Sean Creed. But he does not get the first down. So that will bring Alex Jaravicius out for the field goal. And the kick is up. And it is good. And Michigan is probably hoping they can sign that guy with some NIL money next year. So, Auburn will bring this lead from 21 to 18 for the Crimson Tide. So here we go, folks. Alabama back with the ball in their hands, just under 5 minutes left to go. And just like I said, ever since the Oklahoma loss, this offense has been rolling, and that is almost intercepted. Man, if there's a play that Auburn needed right there, was a pick right there from Nathan Johnson. Oh, it's going to be a direct snap to Andre Romano, but doesn't really work there. Brought down by Marlon Britton. 3rd and 11 for Alabama. Takes snap, play action. Jaden Young, he's going to roll out, and he's going to go deep, and pass is caught by Keyshawn Covington all the way down to the 18. And Alabama flips the field just like that. And what a throw there. I mean, these receivers create separation unlike any other. Dior Gore, Keyshawn Covington, Talon Ross, DeAndre Carter Park, and Dom Whitfield. I mean, this is a quarterback's, I mean, you know what. Jaden Young has all day to throw, and he has, oh, it just dropped. Dior Gore had it. You don't see many drops from Dior Gore. I expected him to come down with that. Dior Gore goes in motion, and they're going to pitch it up to him as he's going to be brought down by Dion Kalis. I mean, you put this wide receiver room next to anybody. It's unreal. 3rd and 10. Jaden Young, and just too easy. Keyshawn Covington for his 2nd touchdown of the game. Wow. I just don't know what to say right now. This is just unreal. Auburn has no answer for these wide receivers. I mean, when you look at any team, nobody has a wide receiver room quite like this one. And honestly, the Clemson Tigers, I know they're undefeated, but it would not shock me if Alabama's the actual favorites going into the playoffs. But they still got to win the conference championship. They still got to win this game first, but with the way this is going, man. 1st and 10. It's going to get it out to Sean Creed here. There we go. 2nd and 8. Parkey takes a screen pass here to George Oakey, and he has a lot of room to run. Oh, nice. Brace tackle. I'm trying to see who number 7 is. I'm trying to squint and see if I can see the back of his name. So here we go. 1st and 10. Parkey. And that's intercepted again by Devontae Freezer. And he's got one man to beat. Will not catch him. Oh, I didn't see that. George O'Kane makes the save. That could have been a pick 6. Pin cash to answer your question. We will find out on Friday night when LSU and Oklahoma play. But how about Devontae Freezer getting his 2nd pick of the night? And what a player he has been. Started out at Michigan back in CS6. He's been with Alabama the last 2 years. 1st and goal, and Jaden Young just misses a target there. Here we go. 2nd and goal at the 8. Play action, Jaden, and he throws an interception. And a rare, you don't normally see them take it out of the end zone, but that is the defensive end, Eric Beauplan, on the pick. A very rare miscue there by Jaden Young. He's been on fire these last 4 or 5 games. And yeah, that was Eric Beauplan, the defensive end, who got into coverage there on Dior Gore of all players. So here we go. 1st and 10 in their own end zone. And that is an incomplete pass. 2nd and 10. The Auburn Tigers, they desperately need to get points before the end of this quarter. As Alabama, they will take a timeout. Alabama wants another chance to score some points. The one thing that kind of sucks, though, with Devontae Freezer, though, is that I don't think he's in the server end anymore. 1st down by Auburn. Here we go, and oh, just a wild pass. Devontae Freezer already got 2 picks on the night. Very unfortunate that he's not in the server anymore. So unless he gets back in the server, you're probably not going to see if he's in the RFL draft or not, because he has the talent. 3rd and 10. There's going to be a screen pass to George Oking there, but he will not get the 1st down. I was just saying for the RFL scouts, though, I was just saying, if you're an RFL scout and you're looking at Devontae Freeze, or just letting the scouts know. So, first and so. If you're an RFL pro coach, you know, with the season that Freezer is having. First and 10, Jay Young, and he finds DeAndre Park, breaks the tackle, and all the way down to the 41. And what a play there, man. If the other defender wasn't there, that could have been 6 for DCP. So first and 10, Alabama. They are trying to get some points in a hurry. Only one timeout left. Just under 40 left to go in the second quarter. And he's going to take a sack by Glenn Adams. And that might be any chance that they had at scoring some points. And Alabama, they will take their final timeout here, so they're at least going to try get into field goal range, and if they can, maybe, you know, call some no huddle and spike the ball and get your field goal team out there. Covington goes in motion, play action pass. Young has all day, almost just about all day to throw as he gets it to Dom Whitfield, but he goes out of bounds. 3rd and 11. I mean, with this offense. And that's another interception. Ezekiel DeBeer. Get that man a beer. What a pick. As he just drops back into coverage. Trying to see who he was going to there. That is Jaden Young's 2nd pick on the night. Yeah, he was going to Dom Whitfield there, and just a rare miss there. Second and 10. Parkey's going to throw it to Wolf. As Auburn will call their 2nd timeout. 2nd and 5. Auburn. Parkey's going to go deep. Oh, and that's almost intercepted by Freezer again. Would have had his 3rd pick of the night if he just could have held on to that. 3rd and 5. Oh, what a nice little cut up the field by Juan Wire. Oh, I thought Auburn was just about to run out of time there. But they do call their final timeout. They'll bring Alex Jaravicius out for at least a 54-yarder. Let's see if he has a leg. The kick is up, and it is good. So that will bring Alabama's lead back down to 22. Halftime here, guys, in the Iron Bowl. Alabama leads 28-6. Unless a miracle happens. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. But put your 3s in the chat, folks. The start of the 2nd half is almost here. Alabama will get the ball to start the next half as Evan Hurt brings it all the way out to the 17. 1st and 10 for the Crimson Tide. Adai goes in motion as he's going to check it down to Frank Adai here. We have not heard Andre Romano's name called a lot tonight. It has been the Jaden Young show here. 2nd and 4. He's going to keep the ball to himself. Gets a nice block from DeAndre Carter-Pert as he cuts away all the way upfield as he is brought down by Barry Claiborne there. A new set of downs for the Crimson Tide. Jay Young, he's going to keep it for himself. Oh, he should have handed off to Romano there. Brought down by Dion Kalis. 2nd and 10. It's going to... Oh, as he's going to get it to Andre Romano. Oh, my goodness, what a block! And a huge first down for Andre Romano Give me a replay. Please, I want to see who that was. No. That just, oh my gosh. That guy got put on his butt. This is a rivalry game for sure. 2nd and 6 for Alabama. They're going to hand the ball up to Romano here. They're going to try and get Romano going, but he is quickly brought down by Barry Claiborne. I think that could have been the Casey Chestnut on the block. Oh, and he just misses his target there, as that will bring the field goal team out. So one of the few times outside of the turnovers that Jaden Young has thrown, this will bring field goal team out, and the kick is up, and it is good for Dave Arnett. 25-point lead here at Bryant Denny. And Big Al is going crazy. Jaden Young's final home game, also Dior Gore's final home game as well, and you guys know that they want to give the Crimson Tide fans one last show. So here we go, 1st and 10. They're going to hand the ball to George Okiem, but he is quickly met in the backfield by Jawan Stamford. 2nd and 10. Man in motion. He's going to check it down to one wire here. Oh, and he's got, what a game Devontae Freezer is having here tonight. He's been all over the field making TFLs. He has two picks. Could have had his 3rd in the second quarter. Parkey is going to throw it here to Cobb as he will get the 1st down. Gotta say, that was some great acceleration there by Dante Smalls. And look at that. Smalls just runs halfway across the field to make the tackle on Cobb. 1st and 10. As he's going to, oh my goodness, one wire makes that catch. As he beats number 7 there on the play. Yeah, I don't know who number 7 is, but he's in the free safety spot. And big run for George Okiem there for his 9th carry, 29 yards. And Auburn is trying to do everything that they can to possibly get back into in this game. But that offense is just a juggernaut. Parkey's going to check it down as he is brought down by Smalls. 2nd and 9. Play action pass. He's got to get rid of it, and he is brought down for the sack. Tyler Jones, the junior, will get his 1st sack of the game. I did notice that Alabama did switch up their defensive line set. And even though so far it's worked out for them tonight, Auburn has gotten the blocks on this new defensive line set that Alabama has. Don't know if it was like that for them a week ago. But Tyler Jones is now playing much more in the rushing defensive tackle spot than he normally does. Normally he's playing edge. And look at that. Ralph Singh on the play. Big time Ralph Singh gets the sack. And that is going to be a 4th and 24 for the Auburn Tigers. That essentially takes them out of field goal range. Yeah, haven't seen too much of Garrett Flavers tonight. So that will bring the punt team out. And man, Anthony Swan's leg is getting a workout tonight. As Andre Carter Park will call it a fair catch. And here we go, Alabama. Back on offense here, 1st and 10. It's going to be a nice little screen pass there to Keyshawn Covington. He's going to make his 6th catch for 110 yards. And man, Covington, you know, kind of a quiet year here and there. Had some sprinkles of some big games, but man, these last 3 weeks have just been amazing for him. 3rd and 1. I want to say ever since the Tennessee game, he has really been cooking. 3rd and 1. Jaden Young drops back to pass. This is going to get to Dom Whitfield there. Checks it down to him as that is a new set of downs for the Crimson Tide. 1st and 10 at the 33. Jay Young, play action pass. Oh, and that is an incomplete pass. Great coverage there by Dave Perez, covering Dior Gore on the play. Play action pass. He's got to get rid of it, and he does. Dom Whitfield has all the room in the world to run, as he's going to get all the way down to the 39. 1st and 10 now for Alabama at Auburn's 39. So here we go. 1st and 10 now for Alabama. Jaden Young changing the plays. They can hand the ball to Romano here. Brace the tackle. Oh my goodness. Tries to hurdle, but quickly brought down a 5-yard gain. Very quiet night for Romano. 2nd and 5. Take snap as he's going to check it down here to Romano. He has the speed to beat him, but he will not beat him on that play, as he is brought down by Barry Claiborne, now in the red zone for the Crimson Tide, as Alabama is trying to extend this 25-point lead that they have. And Andre Romano can do it all. I mean, that's the other thing. When you can't find your 4 wide receivers and one of the best tight ends in the college series, just check it down to one of the best running backs in the college series. This offense is stacked. They're going to hand a ball to Romano as he tries to spin moves there, but he gets only a 5-yard gain. 2nd and 5. Normally we see a screen pass called out of this formation. Oh, what a great play there by Ezekiel DeBeer. 3rd and 5. Don Whitfield goes in motion. Jay Young has all day to throw. He's going to run it. He's going to run it for himself, and he finds the end zone again. Touchdown, Jaden Young. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. I mean, you can't leave the receivers open, or Jaden Young's going to find him. He has all the room in the world to just do what he pleases.
The kicker is on for the extra point.
So Auburn will now be down by 32. 38-6 is the lead.
The returner is tackled down at the 17. And the Auburn offense.
8 games are going to be played tomorrow on the RFL YouTube channel. Make sure you guys are subscribed and you guys don't miss out on any of the action. As we got Oregon versus Michigan State. We got the UConn Huskies playing against the Tulane Green Wave, who are trying to be one of the few teams that has ever gone undefeated in the regular season. And what a year it has been for the Tulane Green Wave. Nice play there by the Auburn Tigers there as he gets it to Darren Wolf for a huge first down there. Illinois, they will be playing their rival, the Northwestern Wildcats. Those are the 3 games that are in the 4 o'clock p.m. window tomorrow. Man in motion. He's going to check it down to Sean Creed here. Nice little spin move, but quickly brought down by Dante Smalls. Kansas State will be playing against Colorado, as Colorado will look to try and join the Tulane Green Wave, and also joining that small list of teams that have gone 12-0 in the college series. BYU will be playing against the Rodney Goins Baylor Bears, and Nebraska will be taking on their rivals, the Iowa Hawkeyes. Parkey, he's going to keep it for himself as he's going to get all the way down to the 20. And then tomorrow night, the Georgia Tech
First down for the offense.
Yellow Jackets will be taking on the Georgia Bulldogs. Put your fours in the chat, folks. The Iron Bowl is almost close to an end. Alabama, they will lead this game 38-6. As also, guys, tomorrow, can Florida go 6-6? They're 5-6. Can they get to a bowl game, and can they take down one of the most surprising teams of the year, the Florida State Seminoles? That is all the games that will be going on tomorrow. 1st and 10 for Auburn. Auburn still have the starters in. And Darren Wolf will get an 8-yard gain there. On Thursday, it will be the Stanford Cardinals will be taking on the Duke Blue Devils, who are ranked 14th in the country. Touchdown, Auburn Tigers. Nice little pass there by Trayvon Parkey to Deontay Cobb. As Auburn doing their best Chris Paul impression there. Who knows? Could that spark a comeback? We'll have to wait and see. They just got to stop the Alabama offense. UCF will also be playing against the number 18 TCU Horned Frogs on Thursday as well. And number 24, Tennessee Volunteers. They will be playing their rivals, the Vanderbilt Commodores. And Vanderbilt beat Tennessee last year on their own field, kept them out of the playoffs. As we see Evan Hurt on the return. It's a battle for the Shillelagh. Notre Dame will be playing against USC. Kentucky and Louisville, the battle of the Bluegrass. And of course, the battle of the Palmetto State, South Carolina against the number 2 Clemson Tigers, who are trying to extend their record-winning streak, and also trying to join that small list of teams that have gone 12-0 as well. Only 3 undefeated teams left in the college series. They all play this week. Can they all go 12-0? 3rd and 11 for Jaden Young here, as he's going to roll out, as he's going to just take a dive and play it safe here, as they will punt this ball away. Still a lot of time, you know. Maybe Auburn can do something here. We'll have to wait and see. And 2 really big games on Thursday night, guys, at 8 p.m. Penn State versus Washington. We just saw Ohio State last night clinch their ticket to Indianapolis, playing in their 6th straight Big Ten championship game. Now they will wait to see who they will play. If Penn State wins, Penn State will go to Indianapolis and play against Ohio State. Nice little screen pass here to George Oakey as he cuts up the field. He is just short of the 1st down. In the final game on Thursday night as well, Texas versus Texas A&M, big-time rivalry game. Texas ranked number 10, Texas A&M ranked number 13, and you got to think whoever wins that game will pretty much have punched their ticket to the playoffs. Trayvon Parkey's going to keep it for himself. He has a lot of room there to run on the outside, brought down by Devontae Freezer. It's still a long shot for Auburn to win this game, but Alabama, if they win this game, they will be going to their 6th ever SEC title game, and it will be their 3rd straight. They only just missed out on CS5, and that was when LSU played against Tennessee, so we'll have to wait and see. As it is a touchdown for the Auburn Tigers there. So Auburn bringing the lead down, bringing that Alabama lead, starting to chip away a little bit there. If I'm Alabama, gotta think you can't afford another 3 and out though. If you're Alabama, if you're the Crimson Tide. And just like I said, the big game of the week, number 3, Oklahoma, the only team that really contained the Alabama offense from what we have seen, as they will be playing against number 5, LSU. As you know, LSU wants to win that game and get their revenge. if Alabama were to win this game, and Alabama does go to the SEC title game. They're going to hand the ball to Andre Romano here, as that is a 1-yard gain. But Alabama, if they win, it will be their 6th ever SEC title game. Their 3rd straight. 3rd and 5. Empty set here. This is where Alabama is so dangerous when they go into these empty sets. Romano goes in motion here. They're going to try and create the mismatch, but that is an incomplete pass. So another 3 and out.
Number 16 on to kick it away.
So Auburn making it interesting. If they get a quick scoring drive here, I mean, who knows? But still a long shot. 1st and 10, Auburn here. Oh, as he just overthrows Deontay Cobb there. Second and 10. Parkey. Oh, he's going to go deep. He has a man down the field, as that is going to be a 1st down. And Auburn starting to threaten here a little bit. Big time catch for George Session. But Auburn starting to make this interesting a little bit. Play action pass. And nice catch there by Sean Creed. 1st down. As Alabama, this crowd is starting to wake up a little bit as they're starting to realize what's going on. George O'Keen, puts a man down in the dirt, but still brought down in the backfield. 2nd and 12. Auburn needs 6 on this drive. Parkey has a 1st down to Juan Wire. Gets out of bounds, but the clock will still run. 1st and goal. They're going to hand the ball to George O'Keen. Breaks the tackle, but he is going to be quickly brought down by number 7. 2nd and goal. Time is starting to really tick away on the Auburn Tigers here. Parkey, he's got to get rid of it, but he doesn't have time as Tyler Jones gets the sack. So 3rd and goal. And it's 3rd and goal, but this is a long 3rd and goal. So Tyler Jones will get his 2nd sack of the game. 3rd sack for the Crimson Tide. And if you're Auburn, you got to score on this drive. Parkey, he's got to get rid of it. He does, but it's not going to be enough. As he gets it to Sean Creed, and Auburn, they will go for it here. This is the game for the Auburn Tigers. Takes snap. Parkey! Incomplete pass, and what a play by Dion Washington. Whatever little chance that Auburn just had may have just died on that play right there. What a play. And really, it was the sack by Tyler Jones that put them in possession there. As Alabama is now trying to run the clock out. They're going to give the ball to Andre Romano again. 3rd and 7. As here we go. Alabama now at the 20. Jane Young, he's going to keep it for himself. Can he call game? Oh, he's going to try. But they will not get the 1st down. As Alabama, they will punt this ball away. I mean, that last drive, if Auburn didn't, Auburn, if they would have scored, it would have been more interesting now. But, I mean, they're still down 3 possessions, under 3 minutes to go. Oh, that was almost big, but Alabama pretty much now are, just right out this game, and just now we'll wait to see who you're possibly playing. This will be the 2nd straight year that they will also go 11-1. 11-1. Yeah, shoulda, coulda, woulda. Doesn't matter. I wish there was another team that could learn that from last night. Shoulda, coulda, woulda. Doesn't matter. We still won. And that's what Alabama is going to say as well. Shoulda, coulda, woulda. We won. So, what a year it's been. 11-1 for the second straight year. Going to their third straight SEC title game. I mean, and this is what you expected when you added. I mean, that receiving core was already lethal a year ago. And you just add a wide receiver of Keyshawn Covington's caliber. And in my opinion, he's still up there as far as wide receiver rankings go. 1st and 10. Parkey. Oh, he just airmails that one. But we'll have to see who Auburn will play in a bowl game, though. We'll have to see of whom they will play. Going to 9-3. I can't remember what their record was. I can't remember what their record was a year ago, but you know, I definitely think I don't even think they made a bowl game last year. Oh my goodness. I don't think Auburn made a bowl game. I mean, no, like the defense is great, but you add a receiver to a receiving core that's already lights out. Oh my God, Devontae Freezer gets his 3rd pick of the night. I mean, you could be a fan, but I mean, it was already elite a year ago, and you had Covington and 2 in the mix. It's unreal. What a game for Devontae Freezer. He's by far been the defensive player of the game. By far. What a night. Starts out the night with a huge pick, and he ends the night with his 3rd pick of the game. Very unfortunate that we're probably not going to see him next year in the RFL pros. Got to get him back in the serve. 2nd and 1. Jane Young, he's going to keep the ball to himself here. Takes a big hit from Glenn Adams. I don't see anybody say that he had a bad year. As Alabama, they're trying to run this clock out. They're going to hand the ball to Romano here. Oh, my goodness. He is gone. Ah, wait. He caught it early, and he wasn't gone. Oh, what a run. What a run for Andre Romano, as that would just about seal it there. But you can't tell me that Alabama's not the favorites going into the SEC title game. This team has a completely different vibe. They lose to Oklahoma, and they went into that bye week. They game planned very well, and what a year it's been for Alabama, as they are going to go to their 3rd straight SEC title game, their 6th ever in the college series. What a run it has been for the Crimson Tide. 11-1 for the 2nd straight year. As that will do it, as Alabama will now go to 8-0 in the Iron Bowl, 38-20. And in Jaden Young's and Dior Gore's final game in the college series. And that will do it, folks. I will show you guys the stats. And just like I said, tomorrow, guys, 8 more games tomorrow, 8 more games on Thursday. And then you're going to have Smitty in the booth on Friday night, as he will be calling the LSU and Oklahoma game. And that's who Alabama, they will await to see. Will they play against the LSU Tigers or the Oklahoma Sooners? And I know who Alabama wants to play in that game. So that will do it for me, guys. It's always a pleasure to call a game. I can't wait to be back next week when I call the Army-Navy game next week for you guys, as that one should be a treat. But congrats to the Alabama Crimson Tide on clinching a spot in the SEC title game in Atlanta, Georgia. That will do it for me, folks. Coach Patrick Connery here in the booth, and I wish you guys a good night as we will see you next time on the RFL YouTube channel.